Y'all come on in here. It's time to eat. Hey y'all, welcome back to What We Eating. Y'all, today's episode is going to be pepper steak stir fry. And this pepper steak stir fry is thinly sliced steak cooked with red and green bell peppers and a savory sauce. So it is quick and easy, and to me it's better than takeout. I have some steak here. It's not flank steak. I was looking for the flank steak so I can just cut it up, and our local grocery store didn't have it, so I don't know why. But I'm gonna go ahead, these little thin pieces of steak, they're already thin, so I'm just gonna cut these up just like this. I have my little scissors here, and I'm just gonna cut these up. And my meat is washed. It's already washed up and everything. I didn't want y'all to have to see me wash this all on camera, because y'all know what it is. Just wash your meat. Okay. So, and I love it anyway because they're so thin. So it probably won't take that long to cook either. So you just want to cut this. And y'all know I'll have all the ingredients and instructions in the description below. Some of my videos, my earlier videos, I don't have that in there. I guess I need to go back and try to do that, but yeah, I'll find some time to do that. Y'all know I am a busy person. Okay, yeah, that looks good there. We'll just cut that in half. All right, so I just cut that. You can cut it however you want to. Slices like that. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and get all of this cut up, and then we shall return. All right, y'all. So now that I have the steak already chopped up thin, looking really good. It's already thin, but I just cut them into pieces. So now what I want to do is just cut up a red bell pepper and a green bell pepper.
No, please, no.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut up my red bell pepper. So I'm just gonna cut this in half here. Take out the seeds. And I'm gonna rinse these seeds out because I don't like all those extra seeds in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my green bell pepper the exact same way. Just don't have a lot of seeds in that, so that's good. That's my little trash bowl over here. I always like to have a little trash bowl just to dump stuff into. All right, so I'm going to cut my bell peppers long ways. Let's do it like this so you guys can see how I cut these bell peppers up. I'm just gonna take them and cut them just like that. So I can look like that. Because you're gonna cook these in some oil for about 3 to 4 minutes until they're, pretty tender. Start on the green ones. Ooh, these are so pretty. Okay. So the bell peppers are all chopped up. All right, so now what I want to do is take 1 teaspoon of vegetable oil over medium heat. So I'm going to turn my stove on to about a 5 in a large skillet. So I'm going to get some vegetable oil and put in there so they can heat up. All right, so I'm just going to take 1 teaspoon and I'm going to put it in my pan here. I'm going gonna let that heat up.
All right, so now that my oil is hot, I'm just gonna take my bell pepper that I sliced, and I'm just gonna roll those on in there. Now this is the good part. The cooking is starting. So we're gonna let that cook for about 3 to 4 minutes until they're nice and tender. And while I'm making this the steak stir fry, I'm making some noodles with it. I'm just gonna, I don't know if you can see that. I'm just gonna make these stir fry noodles with it, or you can use rice if you want to. Let that cook. So these bell peppers have cooked for about 4 minutes, just until, tender. So I'm just going to remove those and place them on a plate here. It smells so good. That is. Now what I want to do is add a little bit more oil to my skillet. Just a little bit of oil. And I'm going to add my steak. I'm going to let that heat up just a little bit. Now I'm going to go ahead and add this steak in here. I'm going to turn that heat up just to about a 6.5. And these are so thin, it's not going to really take that long for them to cook. You don't want to overcook it. Okay, so while that is cooking, I'm going to go ahead and add my salt and pepper. To taste. Don't have a measurement for it, so I'm just going to do like a handful here. And you do want to taste your food, once it's cooked, to see if you need to add a little bit more salt. Add some pepper here. We're going to let this cook for about 5 to 6 minutes. All right, y'all. So my meat is done. So now all I want to do is add 2 teaspoons of minced garlic, and I'm just going to add that right on in here with my meat. And I also have some fresh ginger. I just cut a little piece of ginger. And I'm just going to grate that in here. Just a little bit of fresh ginger. All I did was peel it, wash it off, and it's going to be about a, I don't know, maybe about a teaspoon, tablespoon. I think that's good right there. Just kind of give that a stir and let that garlic and ginger cook in with this meat. Ooh, it smells so good. So I'll Let that cook just for a couple of more minutes. All right, so I let that cook for about a minute. So now all I want to do is add these peppers back in here with the steak. That's all I want to do. So pretty. So now what I want to do is add 1/4 cup of low sodium soy sauce. I'm using low sodium because I need to watch my intake on that. I'm just going to add 1/4 of low sodium. You can see that. Right on in there, just like that. Then I'm going to add 1.5 tablespoons of sugar. So that's 1 tablespoon. And we'll do 1/2 tablespoon. Just a little bit of sugar. Then I'm going to do 1 1/2 tablespoon of cornstarch. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and add a tablespoon and a half. Half. Okay, there we go. Get it together, girl. Cornstarch. And we're just gonna let that simmer all together. Just like that. Turn it up just a little bit to about a 7. It smells so good. All right, so we're gonna let that simmer for a few more minutes. All right, so this is cooked for about another 2 minutes until that sauce is thickened. And look at that. So good, so good. Okay, guys. So the noodles that I cooked a little bit earlier, I just cooked them to the directions, according to the directions on the box. So all I did was just pour them into a bowl, and I added some teriyaki sauce to it just to give it some flavor. And that's all you want to do to that. Alright, so we're going to get this plate fixed up so y'all can see the end results to this pepper steak stir fry. Right. So now what I want to do is make my plate. So I'm going to take some of these noodles here, and I'm going to put them on my plate here. That looks so good. Now I'm going to get my pepper steaks. I'm just gonna place them right on top right there. Look at that. Look at it. Smell those peppers on here. Look at that, y'all. Ain't that pretty? All right, and that's all you do. And that is your meal. And like I said, if you want to use rice, you go right ahead, but I chose to use the noodles today. But anyway, you guys, I want to thank you. As always, please like, subscribe, and share. And until next time, bye.